Welcome to another music review. Today we're going to take a listen to Au5's Alchemy LP that came out last week. So this is an album that I've been sitting on for like a week. Didn't really listen to it until a couple days ago, and I'm not really an Au5 fan as much as I want to, but this album blew me away completely. So I've always known that Au5 has always been a master of music production and sound design, all that. I've seen his YouTube videos. Like, the guy's a genius. Like, the guy can make some really crazy stuff. I don't know how he does it, but he's definitely somebody to, look out for. The album takes a step in a completely different direction from the one we're used to with Au5. So he is a dubstep producer. Like, he makes a lot of dubstep, melodic bass, future bass, that kind of stuff. But this album is, completely different than like most of the stuff we've seen him put out. So what I'm talking about, this album is like completely like ambient and like electronic. I have no idea how to describe it. It's just completely beautiful. Like, you really have to listen to it if you haven't. Even if you don't like EDM, dubstep, if you never heard of like dubstep or AU5 ever before, this is like the first time listening to it. You gotta check this album because it's beautiful. If you like soft music, if you like tranquility, something a little bit more, calming, this is like, it's just beautiful. I don't know how else to describe it. So I'm gonna go through a couple of the songs, like some of my favorite songs, and give a little bit of my thoughts on them. Best way I can describe this album is cinematic. Honestly, AU5, if you're listening to this, you have to make music for movies. I mean, man, this album it's like straight out of a movie, like something, or a video game. Like, it feels just so cinematic. It just transports you to a whole different world, like a whole different like galaxy. Like, even from the visuals, the album art, some of the videos AU5 has put out, that you can imagine yourself in a whole different planet, a whole different universe where everything is just, different and, more wonderful. And some of my favorite songs from this one were The Cliff. I think The Cliff was, it's super, like, the song is super relaxing, super simple. I mean, I don't really want to call it simple because, the sound design, it's always off the charts with AU5. But this song, it just, made me just relax. It reminded me a lot of M83, which with his old albums from last decade. And it reminds me a lot of I think Varian and, just any composer that works in film. These are super well made. These are songs that are composed with such, a vision and, world building. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just something that took me completely by surprise. And I really wanted to make a review for this because even as a non-AU5 fan, like, I don't really follow him that much. But I heard about this album and I was like, oh, I got to listen to this. And yeah, like, this really took me back even to my childhood, to some really, I could say, like, even like magical moments that I completely forgotten about. So yeah, I think this album is great. First half of the album has some like more fast-paced songs. I think it's a little bit of an introduction before, it takes you to the completely, calm place from the second half. And I really enjoyed that. I think the LP has a lot of vision. It has a lot of, different parts that connect well into each other. And leaving the traditional dubstep that he produces behind, I think it was really well made. It's like once in a career project, I think, that he produced. And I'm really glad he made it because it really brought a lot of deep feelings within me. And even if you don't like EDM, I think you will enjoy this album. But yeah, like, my final score would be like an 82%, like 82 out of 100. I think it's great. I think it's really well made, really well put together. And it really made me rethink of AU5 as a producer and as an artist. But anyways, those are most of my thoughts from this. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate, my 20 subscribers so far. And I'm really hoping to make more videos in the future because I feel more confident making these videos. And yeah, just speaking in front of a camera in general. But anyways, I'll see you next time. Have a lot of fun and have a great week, everybody. See ya.